What's up, folks? Welcome to part 7 of Final Fantasy XIII. Last time, I don't think I got the chance to show this off. This is the load screen. Gives you a nice synopsis of what's happened so far, the story so far, shall we say. I don't tend to read it too often, but I think it's the same thing as the data logs, and I'm not sure. Oh wow, cutscene, really? Yeah, sometimes they do that. They give you the cutscene before you get to the little destination marker.
This whole place is crystal.
I really want to insert the Sonic, the whole city's on fire verse voice line. So stupid.
I wonder what it'd be like to become a crystal, I mean.
It would suck, dude.
You gonna complete your focus?
Maybe. If I knew what it was. Yeah, I probably don't want to know.
Hey, Lightning. Did Sarah say anything to you about her focus?
Nothing.
You know what? She probably didn't want to worry you.
Or she just didn't think she could trust me.
Oh.
I do think that's interesting. That right there tells you a lot about Sarah and Lightning's relationship. The fact that that's her first thought. Lightning's not stupid. She knows that, you know, her sister's a very different type of person than her, and you can't go and expect her to be 100% responsive to Lightning because Lightning's too tough. Lightning isn't fun. She's not friendly. That's why I got like Snow tracks her so much, I'm assuming, but neither here nor there. What was I gonna say? I'm gonna tell you something really interesting. It has nothing to do with this game. But for like the first time ever. So you know how you go to a pizza place? There's this pizza place in my hometown. It also does like subs and stuff. It's cool. And you go to a pizza place and they have like the pizzas, all the pizzas behind the gate, not the gate, you know, the sneeze guard or whatever. You can be like, oh, I want to slice this, I want to slice that. I've never gone into a pizza place and done that. I've always been like, oh, I'll just order a whole pie, and if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. Well, today, I left work, was like, all right, let me go and let me order a gyro, a gyro, if you will. Ordered a gyro, a lamb, of course, tzatziki sauce on heavy. Not that heavy. Anyway, I'm trying to make this story way more interesting than it actually is. But I went in there and I ordered 2 slices of chicken bacon ranch pizza right off the slab. Dude popped them in the... Oh god, why is there slowdown in here? It's not like there's a lot going on. Maybe all the graphical, like the particle effects. That's how they get you, see? You don't even notice that thing's right there. It's just right there. Blends in. But long story short, I went and I got 2 slices of the pizza. Oh, this is the best part. So, it's kind of nice how, like, that's the lake. It just stops, and then, like, the ice, not the ice, but the crystal, it goes this far. You can see down there, like, there's still more, I guess, down there. Is this, like, a mountain region now? But, like, you can see up top, we're still where we were. Like, that's the hanging edge above us, so kind of cool. Yeah, I got 2 slices of chicken bacon ranch pizza. It was really exciting. It just wasn't something I've ever done. I think I'll do it again sometime. Though the total came out to be super expensive. It was like $17 because I got the gyro, and then I was in there. I was like, oh, I'll get 2 slices of pizza, and then I was like, oh, I'll get a soda since I'm here. I'm like, sucker, why'd you do that? Oh, here we go. Another Alpha Behemoth. Well, I'll show off a preemptive. Oh, don't bump the table. I'll show off a preemptive strike against this guy because I want to say, if you preemptive strike this dude, all right, he's weak to fire and water. Once you stagger him, I want to say he ends up, whatchamacallit, going full beast mode if you don't kill him. But we should be able to kill him. Oh yeah, this is too easy. Honestly, this is too easy. I do like some of the later guys. This one, he's not that visually interesting, but there's a later behemoth, and is it behemoth or behemoth? It's behemoth. That's a behemoth burger. Like, no, yeah, it's behemoth. Alright, we'll continue on. What is this area called? Gates of Antiquity. That name has no meaning to me, but it's there. If you're so inclined, so interested, you can go back around here. I think they're all... Wait, is there not? There's something over here. Oh, it's just... That's silly. You could just go up that way if you want to. I do like that there are these little areas you wouldn't think to explore because the game, you know, it gets the bad rap of being very linear. But I mean, you can still walk around. It's a 3D environment. It's not like, you know, okay, there's an invisible wall there, but you know, for the most part, you can walk around and do stuff. Oh, this is an interesting battle. I wasn't actually going to do this. I thought he was just a little solo, but this is one of those moments where you're like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? There's 3 different types of enemies where you take out the dude in the back and just snipe you. And alright, we're going to do one of these. I'll throw a potion. I'm not going to heal. I don't even know if do I have... Oh yeah, I do have a healing turn on. Yeah, for a change of scenery, I decided to record on a Monday. Usually I just save it for the weekend. Oh god, that's how they get you. That's how they get you. Check this out. Electro kick? That junk is OP. I'm dead. I'm dead. Am I dead? I'm not dead. Alright, we're good. Heal up. Heal up! What is happening? It didn't go through. These are the type of enemies, though. You can go triple Ravager, and it's more or less fine. I mean, if you have a big group of them, I'd probably say go triple Ravager just because you can see how quickly we build a chain gauge. If you time it properly. Oh, and of course I can't. Yeah, well. Good enough. Is that a 5-star? I'll take those. I'll take those. I'll take it to the bank. Cash the check. Alright. Look, I love it. Look how beautiful that is. Like, just the subtle gradation from crystal to rock to temple. I don't even know what the purpose of the temple is, honestly. How many Christogen points? Oh, not much at all. Yeah, early game, honestly. Last time I played this game in full, I think I went through Chapter 5 without doing any adding any points to my to my Crystarium, because there's no real reason. You don't get a lot of good spells, or they're all so expensive that you need to save up the money anyway. Sure, we'll fight you. Why not? I just love battles. These battles are so cool. They're very simple to kind of turn your brain off, but at the same time, if you start slipping, you'll get caught slipping. That's so good. But I actually want to take on this guy because I think, yeah, the Crusader's a new enemy. So after I take out this feller, I will heal and I will use Libra. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Alright, so we have Crusader. He is... Whoa. Sorry, my house is creaking up a yin-yang. It's like super windy today. I don't know where that came from. We see this guy's weak to physical attacks, so we'll just ruin. Oh, well, not ruin. And I guess your best bet, honestly, is try disaster at a certain point, because you're just gonna run through the chain gauge. And does he get any weaknesses? Oh, no weaknesses. Sometimes that, like I mentioned, that does happen where your weaknesses change when you get staggered. So, like, there are enemies that might have a resistance to physical attacks, and you stagger him, and he's, weak to them, or he's at least normally affected by them. The thing of the matter is, it still helps to have a commando, because I think they subtly boost the party's strength. Oh god, that was terrible. They subtly boost the party's strength, but more importantly, they still deal more damage than the Ravagers, generally speaking. Just because Ravager spells aren't made to do a lot of damage. Oh yeah, we'll just open that. Spark ring. Let's see. Should we equip that to somebody? I'm keeping the doctor's. Oh, I hate this. I'm keeping the doctor's code on. Lightning. Sure, we'll resist that. Ooh, wait, what do you have? Iron Bangle. Oh, power wristband. Yeah, he doesn't really need it. It's all good. Alrighty. We'll just run past you guys. And can you go up these stairs? Oh no, they're not even. This area is actually kind of interesting because you see it later in the sequel. Interesting enough, the sequel does take place in the same, more or less, area. It's just later in the future. But it is nice, kind of the continuity between areas. You get to see places that you visit, you get to revisit them. It's a sequel proper. A lot of times you have games that are sequels, and I mean, you think about Kingdom Hearts, and you start on Traverse Town, And then the second game, you go to Twilight Town, completely different town. You don't get to revisit those old areas. It's one of the coolest things about this game and the sequels, that you do get to revisit some of the areas and see how they progress. You know, there's a whole story here. Yeah, so you can run through there. I'm going to go the long way just because I want to make sure I don't miss any items. I mean, that's the general RPG trope, though. Like, if you, yeah. I was trying to see if there's anything going on over there. A marauder. Yeah, we'll fight him. Is he a marauder? What's his name? I don't even know. I love how they zoom in on that guy because he's the big mamma jamma. What is he? He is the executioner. That's how you know he's real. But I love how they say unremarkable. Like, he's really not that interesting. He's just not. What do you want to do? Alright, we'll do this. I have to Libra him anyway, so I may as well heal. Something I didn't explain. Libra, you see there's a number 1 next to it. What that means is it uses 1 TP. Now, TP, self-explanatory, they're tech points, I guess that's what they're called. They recharge after battle based on your score. I think you get more if you get a higher score. I don't know if it makes sense. But there's a couple different commands you can get, including some physical or some magic spells. And it's worth, you know, keeping an eye on it, because right now you have 3 TP. But later in the game, you might need to use a command that has 3 TP, and then you're out of TP, so it's worth keeping an eye on it. But for now, all we have is Libra, and that's pretty much all I'll do. Alright, that was a clean kill. Yeah, I'm one of those guys who I get nervous. I'm not like the hardcore speedrunner. I'm not the hardcore gamer where I know all the ins and outs of every single boss battle, or every single battle for that matter. But so I'm the kind of person where I will hesitate. I will go heal, and I don't mind. I'll take that extra turn if it means fewer points, because honestly, the points don't matter. I guess there are trophies in this game. I haven't done them all. And I mean, I'm pretty sure there's not a 5-star all battle trophy, because that would just be insane. Because there's some of these battles that are just random that you're probably gonna just run past, because what's the point? But I don't even know why I fought these guys, because we fought both these dudes before. Oh, sap. That's a move. I want to say it takes damage, like it takes it steals health from the other folks. You also notice Vanille kind of hunched over there. They actually react to their states of health in this game, so it's kind of nice because you're sitting there and you're taking a bunch of damage. Well, yeah, it hurts, and you better believe they're going to react to it. Something else I wanted to talk about on a completely different note is that, oh, Millerite. I'll keep that in mind for later viewers. Oh god, these guys. I'm just. Oh, okay, I can't run past them. This will be an interesting enough battle. In 2013, I want to say, there was this Final Fantasy 13 Louis Vuitton mashup where Lightning and her pals, like Hope was in it. There's a few characters in it, and they were doing like, whatchamacallit? Oh god, is she dead? She's not dead. They were fashion models, and it was kind of weird. I didn't really understand what the point was. And there's a huge outbreak. Like, people were pissed because they're like, why is Lightning modeling Louis Vuitton? Like, she doesn't care about outfits. She's a soldier. Why is she taking time to model? Okay, that's stupid. I'm being stupid. I'm being so stupid. I'm not gonna die here. Potions? Potions are almost instantaneous. Not quite, but close enough where as long as you're on your toes, you should be fine. Yeah, I need to stop using medic if I want to 5-star these battles. But yeah, she was modeling clothes, and it was just kind of strange. I don't really understand why. It was the crossover that nobody asked for, but we got it anyway. And I'm not too sure how I feel about it. I think it's neat. I always think it's neat when you use video game characters to show off. Dang it! These guys aren't that tough though. I love when you use video game characters to show off like real life stuff. I think that's neat. You go to Akihabara or something, you see all the characters, trying to sell you stuff. It's something that's different that you don't get, all the time. But that said, there has to be some kind of branding decisions that go into which characters promote which things. I mean, Lightning is not a not even say that she's not fashionable. I'm sure she has her own style, but I don't think she puts that much time into thinking, oh, I'm gonna rock Louis Vuitton. That's where we could have gone through and skipped out on all those battles. We're actually gonna, yeah, you can do that. What is that battle? It wouldn't be that bad, but we'll just loop around. I think there's an item up here anyway. So you want to come this way. Yep. I might try to cut out some of these battles. The problem is, so actually I might do that for the next episode. I'll tell myself I'll do that for episode 8. Because here's the thing about cutting out battles. I've maybe mentioned it, but you have to know that you're going to cut the battle out, because if you don't, you keep talking. Like, I'm talking about something that's relatively on topic, and then you cut it out and you lose it. It doesn't happen. And so I have to make sure I'm like either not talking or I'm just mindlessly babbling. How is that not good enough? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, something. Ferroelectric fern. I don't even know what that was. And hey. Oh, whoa, that was close. Don't want to fight you though. Oh god, I think, mate, it's a boss battle here. So what do I want to do actually? I'm gonna do the boss battle, but it's just a matter of, there's not really a lot of options. There's Tri-Rav, Rav Med Rav. I mean, I guess I'll throw up one of these Thaumaturgy. That could be a good paradigm if you're in a pinch. But we'll stick with Relentless Assault for most of it. And anything down this way? Oh, 2 items. Look at you. I wonder how many of those lines they recorded, just like random responses to things, because that is probably one of the most time-consuming things in game development, because you have the script is done, and then you're playing the game, and you're like, huh, we have to have the characters react to their surroundings, especially in a 3D, very polished game like this. That just makes sense. But I do appreciate that type of attention to detail.
Stay close.
I want to look around.
Real.
Kind of funny. This guy, he looks big and scary. I mean, I guess I could die to him. It's not, it's not unheard of. But what's most interesting is that we'll see his whole, like, there's other enemies, like regular enemies, non-boss enemies, that are just like this dude. So let's see. Notes, no notes. You actually, I'll show you this here. You can lever twice, I want to say, and get double the information. So Spark Ring, that's why you want to get the Spark Ring, because he uses electric attacks. I actually didn't really look at that screen. I should have looked a little bit more at it. Alright. Well, oh no, I moved the commando. I wanted to... Okay, well, whatever. We'll just do this. That was dumb. It's going to take 2 seconds. I'm not going to 5-star this battle. That was so stupid. I should have gone straight down. I was going to do potion, and I just didn't do it, so whatever. Alrighty, back to square one. This dude's a lot easier than I thought he was. Like, that attack can kind of be annoying, but his stagger point's way lower than I remember. I don't know why I thought he'd be harder, but we'll get him, you know, right now. And that was easy enough. Oh wait, no! Okay, oh wait, what? Is this a full... Oh no, it's a multi-part battle. It's a multi-part battle. Sometimes they do that. I forgot about this. That's so weird. That's so weird. Okay, this is what I was thinking of. Alright. Wait, is it a multi-part battle? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. There are a couple of these. Yeah, that's weird. Does he change his, guard, magic? Slow and staggering. Alright, barrier. Alright, so your best bet is to stagger him again. Yeah, okay, this is what I was thinking of. So he can do a little more damage. If you had a Sentinel with a Spark Ring, that would be really useful, because he would just not take damage, basically. And just kind of continue on to wall out his attacks. Yeah, I'm probably just going to use potions from here on out, because I can buy some more if I need to. And they just heal so quickly. And more of this ATB refresh. Now that's the sign of a good video game. When you throw up a potion. Yeah, so because they're not real-time battles, but the character models are actually affected. When you are damaged, you can't just put a potion, which is, you know, nice attention to detail. Sometimes you have games that just let you do stuff even though you're in hit stun. So, alrighty. So we're going to do one more round of this, or actually we'll do 2 more rounds, and then I'll go. I should have kept Tri Ravagers. I really should have. I should have done Thaumaturge. Oh, I do have Tri Disaster. What am I thinking? Alright, we're gonna do that. 3. And we should actually be able to take him out with this easily enough. Not even gonna heal. Not even gonna bother healing. Oh wow, that was even better than I thought. 4-star. Oh my god. All because... Wait, what did I even do that got... I don't even know. Yeah, we got 2 more rolls. Synergist for Saz, Saboteur for Vanille. We'll explore those a little bit later. What did I do, though, that got a 4-star ranking?
Come on.
I'm about to just re-record this whole thing. And what would a video game be without an owl cameo?
This'll make things easier.
Yeah, knowing our luck, it's probably missing an engine.
You shouldn't be so negative.
And you shouldn't get your hopes up.
I wonder what that thing is. It's never really explained what that is. It's just a thing that he found somewhere. I'm sure it's, you know, a metal piece of something. Oh god, the big balloon ships. Remember Balloon Boy? The kid who, like, floated off? Did he even float off? Was it a hoax? I don't even know. I'm about to look him up. How do they know he's a Lassie? Well, I guess everybody in the Hanging Edge was a Lassie. They just assumed they were Lassie, even though they weren't. Like, he wasn't a Lassie, and Hope wasn't a Lassie, but I'm assuming they were. I'm assuming they assumed they were. Yeah, so that AMP technology, it was originally kind of... It was originally going to be implemented into the game. Yo, you get harpoons! It was originally going to be implemented into part of the game where, like, lightning could slow down time and do all this crazy stuff. It's in the 2006 trailer, I want to say, when the battle system looked a little bit different. Oh boy, here we go. 1v3, we got this. But they ended up taking that part of that aspect of the game out. So. God, my house is really rumbling. I don't even know what's going on. Alrighty, so we take him out. 3, that should be... Oh, and then more show up? 3 more? Well, I mean, you could go into Sentinel, but there's no real reason to. They're just going to keep on respawning. Hopefully I can just take them all out. I think they're getting harder, too. Oh, I forgot. He doesn't even have hand grenades anymore. That would have been dope. I wonder if people have hacked this game and given him, like, you know, hand grenades and all the stuff that he used to have. Well, I guess that was the only other thing he used to have. Oops. Yeah, but you can tell. Snow here, Sentinel Ravage. You can do single party paradigm shifts. I guess I can show it off since we have it. He has Steel Guard and Provoke. Provoke obviously grabs the attention of the enemies, and Steel Guard defends. So good to keep in mind. But what's this? His brand is glowing. And remember that boss battle music that I said you would get, you hear more from later with bosses with timers? Well, this is what I'm talking about. What would a Final Fantasy game be without summons? That's right. So what, are these guys, is this Shiva? There's two of them, and he gets two of them. I'm not gonna lie about that. He gets two of them. They're different, but some of them share the same names as some other ones. Oh, who's this heavily detailed character? Look at that weapon. It's not generic. She must be important. Alrighty, so here we go. We have Eidolons. Yeah, they're summons. Come on now. Eidolon, I don't even know. Is that like whatchamacallit? Is that Irish? I don't even know. But we have who? Nyx, and we have... Is there not... Oh, they're both called Nyx. That's cool. I'm probably going to fail this now. They bestow you with a death calculator. That's what the numbers ticking above their head are. If that counter counts down, then, well, surprise, surprise, you die. Now, there are different ways you can beat these bosses. You can, when you get Libra on them, they'll say, you know, yields to those who amass chain bonuses. Generally, they're themed around the character that you're playing with. So if it's you know, a person with a Ravager main, it'll be like yields to those who amass chain bonuses, or yields to those who whatchamacallit, defend or protect their allies. Let's say. Yeah, yields to those who defend against enduring attacks. The funny thing about all this is that matters not at all. In Eidolon battles, regardless of who you're playing with, regardless of who is getting them, it makes no difference what you do. You can stagger, well, you can't stagger them, they have no stagger point, but you can try to stagger them, you can try to just attack them. Regardless of what you do, that's what, you know, it's going to raise the Gestalt meter. So the Gestalt meter is the thing that's under the target. The purple bar, it's like, oh, I screwed it up. I screwed it up, alright? I screwed it up. I screwed it up. I'm talking, and I'm not prepared for this. I'm talking, and look, see, it's just bad. But the Gestalt meter is that purple thing that is filling up, and as we go through the battle, it'll fill up as you do more things, and once you get to the Gestalt, once the bar is full, you can press X or square on the controller, and it will, you know, you'll get the summon. So it's kind of, it's nice, it's whatever. I mean, these battles aren't that difficult, as long as you're not stupid. Generally speaking, you won't die. Yeah, you want to defend when she's doing that, though, because it's going to do a lot more. It's going to boost her meter a little bit faster. So, you know, it is what it is. I screwed it up, but doesn't mean you have to. Alright, we're just going to, no, just defend. I totally screwed this up. Maybe not. Something else you'll notice, this doesn't always happen, but because there's two of these, they will heal. Like, one of them will heal you. Alright, this should be good enough. Let's see. I think she's bailing me out. Pirouette, yep, and Gestalt, Shiva. So there you have it. If you weren't already aware, Snow's element is ice. Hence Snow, his name. So we get Shiva. Yeah, that was a terrible battle. You do get rankings for these, and that was bad. I'm sorry. It shouldn't take that long. The strategy there is to defend when she's doing pirouette and all that. Oh, I got 5 stars. That's so stupid. Target time 34 minutes. You can't go to 34 minutes. That makes no sense. Those battles are kind of cheese. I'm not gonna lie. Something else is when you get an Eidolon, your character will get an ATB bar. So Snow, has 3 ATV bars now. Or 3? Has 4 ATV bars. Golly. That's a lot.
The twin sisters. I gotta hand it to you for taking them down. But don't gloat just yet.
Those dangerous angles,
You wish
Square.
you'd let 'em end it.
Dangerous
Made
angles.
things easy.
More of you, huh?
He's a l'Cie. Take him.
Back off.
You want to keep breathing? Shut up and come quiet.
That did not pack the punch I was expecting. Come on now. You could have done better than that. You gotta give a real crunching, popping sound. You gotta make us think you broke something. Dislocated something. Interestingly enough, that woman, she was titled Woman in the subtitles. I don't know why they didn't do that for Vanille when she wasn't a known character. Kinda strange. I'm not really sure.
Sarah! Shut it.
That's all about, but you know.
Stand down.
It's kind of interesting he didn't try to fight back there.
Why are you helping them?
If I were you, I'd worry about myself.
I feel like she should have knocked him out for longer. Like there shouldn't have been that scene of her knocking him out and then him getting on the freaking plane. Like he should have been knocked out and just woke up on the plane. That doesn't make any sense. But more glorious CGI, so I'll shut up. Maybe I won't shut up because they're not saying anything. But yeah, the idea is that they're using this plane to escape the, well, I guess it's Lake Brescia and the Hanging Edge. That's so adorable. Like, I get it, she's I mean, she's kind of like, I'm trying to think who her analog would be in another Final Fantasy game. I mean, even Riku wasn't that ditzy.
You wanna die?
Final Fantasy X, that is.
How are you gonna lose them? You got me, kid.
I don't know. It's just she's so childish, but she's clearly not like
No,
10.
thank you.
Like even Palom and Porom were oh, this is beautiful. And they were more mature than Vanille. I love this. This is so beautiful. Look at that.
They're still on us?
It's a Star Wars game now. Look at the lens flare. You can see the lens flare. They incorporated lens flare into the cutscene. That's great.
Come on, give me a break.
It is kind of a shame that none of these areas are really explorable. And I guess that's part of the tease and why people can have so many problems with this game is the fact that you see all these areas. I mean, look at the cutscene that you start the game with. These vast expanses. I mean, this is Final Fantasy 15 levels. You see the waterfall in the background, all the trees and everything. And we go through a lot of diverse areas, but the fact they're very linear,
Oh, that's good.
I don't know. I think it's interesting that they don't
An update on the status of the
let us
purge.
explore those things.
Just moments ago, the Sanctum
Also, I
announced
love the fact that
successful
Lightning is sitting in the
completion of
passenger
purge,
seat because that's
along
so
with the safe arrival of the
opposite.
Cthulhu
It's the opposite of like her
their new homes
personality.
on Pulse.
Like she would never be in the passenger seat, but she doesn't know how to fly a plane.
That is correct. There's no denying the enormity of the strain the Purge placed on us all. But given the tens of millions of lives at stake, there truly was no alternative.
Primarch Geisley stood by the move, stressing the necessity of the relocation. When asked about the possibility of future purges, the Primarch remained non-committal.
Okay, why is he wearing those glasses? Like those are those visor glasses people wear for competitive video games. That makes no sense.
Yeah, that's right. If it makes the
There comes a
Sanctum
point
look
when
bad,
trying to look
everything
futuristic
happened.
just looks stupid.
In all the centuries since
Oh
the
god,
war of
hiccups now? That's
transgression,
great.
Cocoon has been spared pulse aggression and prospered for it. It is essential that we maintain this peace. that
Shout out to the scan lines on the TV. That's just legit.
we will continue.
Wait, why are there scan lines? These are holographic monitors. There should not be scan lines on holographic HD TVs. That makes no sense.
Be running for the rest of
Oh,
our
God.
lives.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
who is this guy?
I mean, what do they teach kids these days? He's Gallant Daisley, the Sanctum Primarch. Murderer-in-Chief.
According to our Insta
Just
poll,
another
nearly
tool
90%
of the
of the
foul
Coon
sea.
citizens agree with the Sanctum's handling of the purge. 70% of respondents said they would also support additional purges were the need to arise.
Let's purge everybody. That'll fix it. Oh, hey. Points for perseverance.
I'm sorry, I'm looking up Balloon Boy. His parents so one, his dad was sentenced to 90 days in jail, and his mom was sentenced to 20 days a week in jail. That's just so stupid.
A sanctum foul sea.
That just sucks. I'm sorry. I almost would feel like it's better to just go to regular jail for the full time instead of doing 20 of my weekends. It's like half the year. Look at this lighting, though. On another note, look at this lighting. It's beautiful. I just love how they're just not as good of pilots. Like, Saz can clearly fly through this electric storm. Okay, maybe not. Well, that was a poorly timed. Oh god, 36 minutes. When we get back on the ground, I'll call it quits there. I did not expect this to be a 36-minute episode. No, we're gonna keep going. Because if it crashes at this point or something, not even the game crashes, but Elgato crashes. Oh boy, this is one of my I wouldn't say least favorite parts of the game, but it's definitely not as memorable. Just because it's not visually interesting. But maybe because it's not visually interesting means it's the most visually interesting of all the locations. You're not gonna jump right into battle. Give me a save point, son. Party change? I love how she just killed them herself. Like, she just straight up went to battle. That's great.
Hey, slow down.
They just never showed it. Oh, okay. I just assumed that they would show her fighting. That's weird. But get used to the scene. We'll be here for a while. I mean, this is basically all of Chapter 4. And Chapter 4 is, like I said, just not visually interesting. It's dark, it's dank. But it really captures the whole we're on the lam feeling that I feel like you should have, I guess, if you are indeed on the run. But not if you have the runs. No.
Glad that's over.
I wonder how long it took for her to master that sword putting away thing. Like, why is the holster on your back? And not even on your back, it's like bumped against the back of your legs.
What? No break?
They're tracking us.
I know that, but we aren't soldiers. We don't have your kind of stamina.
You got enough to complain.
I love Lightning.
Oh, that's...
I'll point it out again later, but she actually was my high school quote. Oh no, was she? I think she was my high school quote. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I'll point out the quote when we get to it. She's my favorite. I love this character so much. So good. Shout out to Hope though for manning up. Just dipping.
Come on, let's get going.
Get going to where, exactly? The whole of Cocoon's against us.
Oh, he's just gonna try to climb it. Like he of all the people who don't have the stamina, that fool doesn't have it.
Clock. It's still a ticking.
There's still time. You give up too easy, old man.
I'm not giving up. There are some things that you just can't change.
Broken shins.
You would not understand.
Yeah, I'm a kid. I don't understand.
Well, I guess we can be fugitives together. Oh. You ready?
Ready!
Other thing is, this music is just not, of all the tracks, this is a track I do not listen to. It does nothing for me. But in the next episode, we will continue on through the Vile Peaks and see how we'll adapt to having just 2 party members. What? Once again, thanks for watching. Did I say once again? I didn't even say it the first time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.